Okay. So I hope that was a really edifying time for you and your family as you worked through it. And this week, my prep looked a lot different because about midweek, I was talking with the other elders and looking at the weather and realizing that I probably needed to adjust what was going to happen on Sunday no matter what. And that's when I was like, all right, how can we make this as awesome as possible? And maybe some of you think this is the worst thing possible and you've hated every minute of it. Well, good. Now you get to look forward to in person services again next Sunday. But I really hope this is a blessing overall for most people. I want us to keep working with this text before we move on from this. After you've worked through it, that you're at a really great place now, and we've talked about the passage, but I want to engage you in an exercise. We don't want to be just done with Genesis 45. I want you to go around the group that you have there, or if you're by yourself or with one other person, both of you can do that. Just you can do this by yourself and write it. If you are by yourself, I would imagine today is a lot extra lonely. You should know that I love email. Email is great because it allows me to watch my tasks and deal with it when I can deal with it. But I love email and I love talking to people. And so if you are by yourself today and you do this stuff and you don't have anyone to share it with, share it with me. I would love to hear this from you, and I will engage with you on this, and I will look forward to doing that. I will have time this Sunday at the house, and I promise to check my email and look at it. And if you send me a snapshot of what you've done, I'll talk to you about it. I would love to be there for you. That's kind of what pastors do, and I enjoy it. But if you're with a group, what I want you to do is take a moment, and I want you to ask yourselves, let's say there's no one available to teach the 5-year-olds in the church. And after the initial panic of what that must mean is over for us, imagine that you have to go teach this group of 5-year-olds and you have to teach them Genesis 45. You've just worked through the text. You've worked together as a group. Some people had some good answers. Other people had answers maybe you don't want to use, but you have a good grip on Genesis 45 now. If you were going to teach this, what would your title of your lesson be? How would you take this? And then give us like 1 or 2 points. Here's 1 point that I would be like, this is a thing we learned from that. And then here's what I would say we should apply that text. So it's a very small little assignment, just helps us engage with the text. We learn a lot by teaching. I learned a lot about this text as I studied it this week, and I don't really get to share it with you the same way because I'm not doing the same thing. I will share with you what I would do if I was making this a sermon, but I would love to hear your sermons too. I would love to see those. But go ahead, take a few minutes around the room. What would like one main point be, and how would I say we can apply that? And then after you finish that, continue down through the liturgy. But take a few minutes and think about, how would I teach this to 5-year-olds and how would I get it across to them?